Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit. 5 minutes of amazing goodness that will enable you to unlock the money vault, flip the bird at the 95 and slash decades from building wealth. Okay, we are on to episode 1 after the prequel, where we're talking about the 6 reasons that people want money. So this is episode 1 of the 6 reasons why people want money. So in episode 1, we go to the bare bones of why people want money, and that is, if you are familiar with the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and the base of the pyramid is exactly the very first reason why we want money, right? And that is for shelter, for food, and for clothing to keep us warm in the frigid cold, and of course a way to cook our food. Now, back in the day, before there was money, we used to basically get our the things that we're talking about there, like food and shelter, etc., from the farmland and forests, etc., gathering of berries and farming. We used to kind of grow our own food and stuff like that. But now that has been transferred, that shelter, that food and clothing, etc., we've transferred that power that used to come from the farmland and used to come from the forests and berries and stuff like that. We've transferred that power to money, right? So subconsciously we've transferred that power to money. Now, there is a problem with that, okay? There is a problem with that because I don't know whether you've ever seen the statistics. For every dollar that the average person has that comes in, they spend $1.10, right? So for 100% of the money that comes in, we tend to spend 110%, right? And so the majority of people who are asked, why are you working? What do you think they say? Well, they say, I'm working to put food on the table, right? Working to put food on the table. Now that can have devastating, and I mean devastating consequences psychologically, right? Because if we're spending 110% of the 100% that we get, what happens is that, and we're talking, it doesn't matter whether you're making, $30,000 a year or $3 million a month, right? Doesn't matter. Statistically speaking, the majority of people spend more than they earn. So, those people who are earning $30,000 a year live in a house that is, roughly around that kind of value that they can pay for. Those who are, $3 million a month are living in a significantly bigger house, but they're still spending 110% of what they earn. Okay, so we're utilizing money for survival, right? Now, did you get that? At this level, money equals survival, all right? Regardless of whether you're earning $30,000 a year or 300 or 3 million a month, right? We have equated that money equals survival. So every time we feel we have a need, right? Every time we feel we have a need, and remember, a need for someone on $30,000 a year, significantly different to what someone on 3 million a month believes is a need, right? Someone on 3 million a month might believe they need a new Ferrari, right? Someone on 30,000 a year might need to get the toilet fixed, right? So, but the thing is that I want you to really understand is that what we do now is we equate survival equal to money, right? So we need money because that equals survival. Food, shelter, clothing, right? So what happens is when we feel we have a need, a new need, and let's not get this, the majority of people's needs are not food, shelter, and clothing. They're already taken care of, right? but they have a new need, a new Ferrari, right? So guess what? When they feel they have a need, they go and spend money. Already spending more than they earn, right? But psychologically speaking, this is so damaging because we have created this link between money and survival or needs, regardless of whether actually an urgent need, because a new Ferrari is not an urgent need, right? In anyone's book, but to the person who makes $3 million a month, they believe that a need is that Ferrari, right? So that's the concept I want you to really get out of the reason one that people want money is the fact that reason one is that people need money for food, for shelter, for clothing, for survival. Unfortunately, we've linked money with survival. So when we have a need, which is a need is survival instinct, we go and spend money. Okay, so that's the end of episode. Let that sink in. That's the end of episode 1. I'll be back with episode 2 of the reasons that people want money. So until next time, my friends, this is Dwayne signing off for the team here at Conquer Everest. I will be back on the next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Till then, bye for now.